Hi guys, it's Eileen.
And I'm Dan.
And we're coming to you from
The Old Millstream Campground in Lancaster, PA. Yay! It's a really cool place. Want to find out all about it? Stay tuned. Hey guys, before we get into the campground and all the surrounding activities and great stuff to do here, I just wanted to give a shout out to our affiliates. That is affiliates plural, because both Eileen and myself have both got affiliates now. It's amazing. So I've teamed up with RV Airflow, and they've invented this great little block that goes up into the RV air conditioner that completely changes the way the airflow in your RV operates, and in some cases more than doubles the output of your vents. I actually did readings, a whole 9 yards. There's videos. I'll link them all below. RVAirflow.com. Supercharge your AC for the summer. Use code BATESPHOTO15 and save 15%.
Yeah, and guys, if you're into houseplants, I know so many people got into houseplants in 2020. Check out my channel. It's all one word, Loving Plants. And I partnered with the only fertilizer I use and love, which is Liquidirt. So liquidirt.com, use code LovingPlants_25, and you'll get 25% off this fertilizer that's amazing. Plus, if you want to head over to my channel and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that.
All right, so let's get into this campground. So it's a kind of an unassuming campground. It's located right in the heart of Route 30, that downtown outlet district of Lancaster County here. And it's part of Dutch Wonderland, the amusement park. It sits kind of nestled back behind it between Dutch Wonderland and the Cartoon Network Hotel. And it's a smaller campground. It's quiet now, and how quiet it is when that roller coaster is running.
And in the heart of the summer.
In the heart
of fall,
summer, yeah. We've been here twice now. We enjoy it. Both times, one was off season, and right now either they haven't opened up yet or it's still a COVID situation. I'm not sure. But it's quiet. It's unassuming. They have minimal amenities because it's not that great big type of party type campground, which is part of the reason we love it so much.
Absolutely. And if you are enjoying the serene scenery behind us, then our camper is literally right back here, site 125. If you look into the sites that are in the 120s, you'll get right along the stream, which is fantastic, and that's what we recommend.
Yeah, now I actually did a full drone fly over the whole farm behind us, Dutch Wonderland, the campground a little bit. So I'll put that at the end here.
You don't want to miss that because his drone footage is always the absolute best.
Yeah, so if you can deal with me long enough, you'll get to see some great drone footage.
Absolutely. So this campground, though it's small, I mean, it's still very well equipped. You're talking a fully stocked store, an office. When you pull in, you have a laundry room. They seem to have a clubhouse. And I mean, it was really cool. We could peer into the game room, although it wasn't open. And again, we don't know if that's a COVID
pretty well
situation.
Equipped arcade for a campground this size. I was excited, but yeah, everything right now is we're still, you know, a year in, whatever, and everybody's still being real careful. So,
as of April of 2021.
Yeah.
And
the regulations to have the arcade open would be every time somebody touched the joystick, you'd have to go in and sanitize it. So it's just easier to leave it closed.
They might be waiting for the summer. And then also the playground here for the kiddies is really nice. Also something really, really fun is they have an Amish family come around with a wagon, and they sell pastries and everything. That's something so fun that everyone looks forward to.
Yeah, in the heart of summer, a giant Clydesdale. Speaking of Clydesdale, this giant farm behind us you'll see in the drone video, for 2 days he's been out there with a team of massive Clydesdale and a massive like tilling rake, or it's not where it wasn't a plow, some sort of a tilling mechanism.
Pretty awesome to watch.
This whole team just dragging this thing. He's been plowing this field for over 2 days now. It's such a massive area. Again, you'll see it in the drone footage. Such a massive area of farmland. When you're out here and it's all the congestion and traffic and outlets and stores, and then you come, as soon as you cross that little stream, it's just,
I mean, look what we're looking at. It's amazing.
Hundreds and hundreds of acres of farm. It's incredible.
It really is. Should we talk about what's in the area?
Certainly.
Well, first of all, guys, if you're into outlets, I mean, some people just come to this area for outlets. We have the Tangier Outlets right across the
Literally,
way
if you
here.
could walk there, it's right across the street.
Absolutely, directly across the street. And as well as the Rockvale Outlets down the street, maybe 2 minutes.
5-10 minutes, right across from the Waffle House.
And Waffle House, we have a Target down here, and next to that Target is a whole Amish farm experience.
Yeah.
If you want to check out those, kind of those Amish experience when you come to Lancaster.
Yeah, there's several of them in the area, but there is one literally right up the street here. It's like a full working farm. You can tour and check it out.
Absolutely. What about smorgasbords everywhere?
You're in the heart of smorgasbord territory out here. One of the more famous ones, it's a little further away from here. It's Shady Maple. It's like a stadium event. But locally here, you have Miller's, they're pretty well renowned.
The best. Yep, absolutely.
Hershey Farm, Yoder's, Bird in Hand, Good and Plenty. Now, some of the ones, like I think Good and Plenty, it's like family style. So like you sit at a table with say 8 or other people or so, and then the guy down there eating number 4 is handing you the mashed potatoes and his thumbs in them. Take my strong hand. Like that's not my thing.
That's not his thing.
But yeah, and it's all really, really good food.
So speaking of food, just outside, well, if you want to go into Lancaster, which we want to talk about, it's only about 10 minutes, right into the heart of
10
Lancaster
minutes
City.
to Lancaster, about 12, 13 to get to the heart of where it's all happening.
But about 7 minutes from this campground is your Mr. Sticky's
Yes.
cinnamon bun.
Mr. Sticky's is a tiny little thing. You would never know it was there unless you knew it was there. Great sticky buns. And that's right across from another big kind of a shopping area, and tucked back in there, you wouldn't know it was there unless you knew it was there, is one of your favorite places.
Yes, it's called Cella's Arepa, and they are kind of like a corn, like a tortilla, I want to say, but a little bit thicker, and it's just filled with anything you can imagine. It is so fresh, so good. They were like in the top 50 food trucks in the nation, and here it is, 7 minutes from this campground. So if you want some sticky buns, if you want some arepas, you can just go a couple minutes. And then I think we timed it, I think 2 miles from that location is the Central Market in downtown Lancaster City.
A lot of your cities kind of have that type of a thing where you go there and it's just all individual stands. You usually have like an Amish section. You have your vendors that are selling meat, produce, fresh cut flowers, handmade crafts. In Philadelphia, we have the Reading Terminal Market. So I know a lot of cities have that type of thing, but it's cool, and it's a really hip area. It's all old brick buildings. There's usually the guy outside playing saxophone and the guy on the other corner with his guitar, banjo. It really has that kind of hip city feel type of thing. So there's a lot to do there. There's plenty of little shops, a typical downtown type of a feel.
Canned goods,
like a city, like old city
stuff.
Downtown. Restaurants, bars, ethnic food, everything you can think of. But Lancaster Cupcake.
Love Lancaster Cupcake. Got a great vegan and gluten-free cupcake there that was just the best I've ever had.
They placed like semi-finalists in Cupcake Wars on Food Network or one of those channels.
And that's why we love coming to Old Millstream, because if you're about 10-12 minutes away from the heart of downtown Lancaster, if you are not doing like all the Amish things and you want more of that city experience, you have it. It's just, I think this location and this campground is by far the best that we've experienced here in Lancaster. Now, there's some great campgrounds here in Lancaster, don't get me wrong.
We've stayed at a couple.
We have, and we love them.
And they're typically really out of the way if you want to do, whether it be the outlets and the shopping and the hustle and bustle, Center City, or even going out to further like day trip type destinations, which we're going to talk about in a minute.
Absolutely.
They seemed a little out of the way for that type of stuff. This puts you in the heart of like you're in the center. So no matter what it is you want to do, it's easy to get there.
And speaking of day trips, about 20 minutes from here is downtown Lidditz. Absolutely adorable Main Street shopping, the Moravian Church and the Star and all the rich history and culture. If you're into that, please, I recommend highly. We loved Lidditz. And then
very historic, historic downtown, like not city, like small old town downtown. Really nice.
And then 15 minutes, I would say, from there up in Ephrata every Friday, year round.
I think it's Tuesday and Fridays.
Nope, it's just every Friday. So you want to plan your visit around a Friday visit to the Green Dragon Market. It is very well known. And
check
if
out the
you'd like to
drone-
describe
The
that.
drone footage here, and I really try to get a comprehension of how massive this place is. Several very, very long buildings of inside vendors, a huge outdoor area where people come and set up their tables and sell their stuff. You know, some's junk, most of it's retail, like new things. Then they have a cool section that's all little like barns or sheds.
That they have these individual shops that you can kind of
Well,
like
do you
check
remember
out.
what they called it? It was like something village, barn village or something.
It was cute.
It was like 10 or 12
I
little
definitely remember
sheds,
that.
and they had them laid out, and they were just selling them. One guy had live edge wood planks for sale for furniture making, which we actually
We got
bought
one for 35 bucks, guys. Super cheap.
Yeah, a whole variety of things. What we found so interesting, we pulled in, and we see these RVs kind of parked and staged in this grass field. So being Harvest Host members, we were like, oh, I wonder if they're a Harvest Host. We call in, the guy says, no, we don't have any affiliate program. What we do is we let people come in from noon Thursday to noon Saturday. They spend 2 nights, you're boondocking, you know, there's no electrical or sewer, you're boondocking, but you can park there for free.
Free, guys.
And experience, because it probably would take all day to really see everything at this place, to experience it all. And the funny thing was, we were there and we see an Imagine, because Imagines jump out of us, because we have an Imagine.
We love our Imagine Grand
With
Design.
a little gray Toyota hooked up to it. And so we get back here and we're sitting here and we're eating lunch or dinner, whatever we were doing. And here he comes. He pulled in. So he spent his 2 nights there and then he pulled into the campground. He's on the other end of the campground here.
I think that's so great because it's like, you know, this campground, it's not the cheapest. It's $65 a night. That's the rate right now as of April 2021. But can you imagine 2 free nights? So you just saved yourself $130 and you can stay here longer. And
Yeah,
I mean,
extend your stay.
it's brilliant.
Now,
So,
if you are heading up, one little other thing that we tend to do, there's places that we try to hit and walk through every time we're in town here. But the one place that's a little more out of the way, if you go up towards Shady Maple Smorgasburg, which is a little bit away from here, there's a little place called Country Knives, and they're evidently like very famous. They ship all around the world, and we've been there. We each got knives there.
I got my first official knife that I use all the time that I love.
Yeah, the little, what was it, Spyderco?
Dragonfly Tattoo, it's called. It had this little dragonfly.
It's a tiny little
on it.
thing. She keeps it in her purse for opening packages and all. It's so small, we forgot all about it. We went to board our cruise one time, and they put her purse in there. Like, you have a knife? I had to run all the way back to the car and put it back in the car.
I forgot I had it in there.
Yeah.
But this
Great
place
place.
was really cool to check out. Just, I mean, the good quality.
Yeah,
knives
high
and
end.
things.
It's the knives you're going to see at the Green Dragon Fair and the outside table are not the knives you're going to see at Country Knives.
No.
These are top quality, good, proper knives.
So yeah, so much to see here, guys, and this campground is in the heart of it all. So we give it an A+++. And what do you think?
We
Should
got
they get?
hoodlums. We got hoodlums back here.
I don't think the little kids are hoodlums. Yeah, I mean, we give this campground an A+++ for location, for everything it offers. I mean, number one for us is actually the location of it. But again, it's peaceful, especially in the off season to come. And if you're enjoying Lancaster, this is the place. This is the direct in the middle heart of it. So I want you guys to see that drone footage of my husband's.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned.
Stay
Here
tuned.
it is.
Here it comes.
Stay tuned. Please like, subscribe, and share if you see fit to bless us with your presence. And have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good season.
Bye, guys.